Hey everyone, welcome back to Doge Meat Games. It's Saturday, so it's time for a rant. I want to talk about something today that many of you may not care at all about, but I care a lot. I want to talk about the fall of the F.E.A.R franchise, F.E.A.R. I don't even know where to begin with this one. So this is where it's very near and dear to my heart, because that's where I started kind of my competitive shooter experience way back when in the original F.E.A.R game. The game itself, if you're unfamiliar, it's marketed as a first-person horror game, but it has a multiplayer aspect to it that is quite good, honestly, very, very good, and had a lot of people very dedicated to it, myself included. I started a clan on there. I played it religiously on this HP laptop that was complete trash and really had no business playing that game. Not to say that I wasn't appreciative of the laptop itself, but it was not great for gaming, but doesn't matter. This franchise got a few sequels, 3 to be exact. So they had the original F.E.A.R, then we'll say 3.5, because they had F.E.A.R Combat, which is kind of the free-to-play multiplayer-only component of F.E.A.R. So I believe that Sierra understood just how much of an impact the multiplayer component had made on its community, so they decided to release that for free to try to get more players on, which worked. Then they released F.E.A.R 2. F.E.A.R 2 basically just built on everything. It had a great story with it, but it kept that multiplayer magic. I mentioned this on a previous video, I played it so much on Xbox 360, I ended up being 30th in the world. I've never been that dedicated to a game. If that gives any sort of anything, I don't know. But that game had so many fond memories for me, and my entire friend group played it. We all played it together. It was an everyday thing. So that lasted, for as long as F.E.A.R 2 lasted. Things happen, people move on. Then they announced F.E.A.R 3. So naturally, pretty excited about that. Ooh, another entry into it. If you haven't seen the trailer, or if you haven't played that game, there's a lot of words I'd like to use, but I'll keep it civil. They decided to make this weird co-op thing with what was the main antagonist and the protagonist working together to fight the big bad. It made no sense to me. It really didn't. But beyond that, I would accept that if they didn't absolutely trash anything to do with the multiplayer, something that was so focused for them that they put time and effort and work into, they just threw it away. I don't know. I don't know why. It's not like there wasn't anyone playing it. Obviously, thousands and thousands of people. There's still games alive today that have very small player bases that still keep up its multiplayer component. So F.E.A.R 3 drove it into the ground. And after that, they kind of gave up on the franchise. Sierra did. And I don't remember what the studio was, but someone else picked it up as like a new free-to-play version of F.E.A.R. I believe it was a Korean company, and completely out of touch with what F.E.A.R was. It had regular weapons in it. It made no sense in the context of the game or the narrative. It wasn't F.E.A.R anymore. It was completely gutted from the inside out. I got into the beta for it. I played a few matches. I quit immediately. It was terrible. It really was. But I wanted to highlight it today. Again, none of you may even be familiar or care at all about this franchise, but as something so incredibly important to me in my gamer identity, boy, it really sucks every time I see it on my game library and know that it could have been something great, and now it's crap. So I guess I'll just play the popular stuff, right? That's what everyone does. Alright, that's it for my rant this week. I do new rants every Saturday, so if you like this kind of content, please come back again next Saturday. This kind of unedited, freeballing, off the wall kind of stuff. That's what I do. So if you like the video, please like. I got a train always ruining everything for me. If you like the video, please like, hit the subscribe, tell a friend, please. Like to grow this channel even more. So thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. And until next time, take care.